NBC5 Investigates is learning more about safety concerns on the CTA prior to yesterday's crash.
So for years, federal regulators have called for the CTA to install a sophisticated train control system to help prevent crashes and derailments just like this. Investigative reporter PJ Randhawa has more on why the CTA did not follow that recommendation. PJ.
Well, it all comes down to money. Even though the National Transportation Safety Board has recommended specific changes to CTA train control systems for years, CTA leadership has said making those changes would take up their entire budget. In 2009, Congress mandated all freight and commuter railroads implement something called the Positive Train Control System, or PTC.
Congress mandated that all freight railroads, commuter railroads like Metra adopt positive train control. It's high-tech, can stop trains, slow trains down when they're in harm's way. Basically take human error out of the equation when you have accident incidents involving track blockages from other trains.
Well, the majority of railroad lines, including Amtrak and Metra, use the PTC system today. The CTA was able to get an exemption.
The old line transit systems like the CTA and the New York subway made the case that just the age of the system, the number of cars they have, all that made it really complicated to get done in a tough urban environment where it's hard to put up signals that are needed for the relay transmissions. They made the case, but I think we see accidents like this, there's going to be a push to get rid of those exemptions for rapid transit.
6 years after Congress passed their mandate, this CTA Blue Line crash brought a renewed focus to the system. 34 people were injured, and federal investigators found the driver of the train had dozed off before the crash. Federal regulators once again urged the CTA to adopt the PTC system.
The Herrick crash we had a number of years ago is a good example where positive train control likely would have stopped the train. It, in fact, overrides human error, human judgment. And so we think that, those kind of actions can be avoided.
In their response to the federal recommendations, the CTA said implementing the PTC system would require most of the CTA's current capital budget, and other important safety and system improvement projects could not be initiated or completed. 8 years later, Schwederman points out the CTA has made other critical improvements since the O'Hare crash.
They made really good progress getting their track back up to speed. Also, the station facilities to improve conditions for individuals. The CTA felt the cost benefit of positive train control just wasn't there.
In addition to being very expensive, the PTC also has other downsides, according to Schwederman.
We know the positive train control does have some downsides too, that there are outages, there are errors that can cause delays. We saw that on Metro trains. It's very tough to turn trains around quickly when they get to the terminal.
In 2015, when federal regulators recommended CTA install the PTC system, it encouraged them to find the money or at least apply for some of it. That didn't happen, but in the past few years, CTA has obtained billions in federal funding to expand the Red Line. PJ Randhawa, NBC5 Investigates.